So today's Bible story has getting out of your comfort zone, taking a big risk, being obedient when maybe it doesn't make sense. Have you ever felt like that when God was asking you to do something? I know I have. But the cool thing is we discover is that when we walk in obedience to what God calls us to do, blessings will come. In Genesis 12:1 through 9, we are told this true story about Abram, who later becomes Abraham. And in the Bible, this is what we're told. So the Lord spoke to Abram, and he told him, I want you to leave your country, and I want you to leave your people, and I want you to leave the house of your father, and I want you to go to a land that I will show you. I will make you a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. And all the people of the earth will be blessed through you. The ones that bless you, I'm going to bless. And the ones that will curse you, I will curse. But through you, all nations will be blessed. So Abram, at 75, did what God said. And he got his nephew Lot and his wife Sarai and all the possessions he had gathered when he was living in the land of Haran, and all the people he gathered, and he took off, and he went to go towards the land of Canaan. And when he arrived there, the Canaanites were still living there. And he went as far as the tree of Moreh near Shechem, and that's where he stopped. And then the Lord spoke to him and said, all of this land I will give to your descendants. Well, Abram then built an altar to honor that the Lord had appeared to him. And then they got up and they continued on their journey. And they went all the way to the hills of Bethel. And they had Bethel on the west and Ai on the east. And there again, he built an altar to the Lord. But this time, it was an altar to the name of the Lord. And then they got up, and again, they went on to the Negev. May God honor the telling of his word. So what do you learn about God in this passage? I know for myself, I really love that he spoke intimately and clearly about his plan to Abram. And because God did that with Abram, I can trust that he'll do that with me. And we should ask ourselves, well, what do we learn about Abram? I think the first thing that comes to mind is that he obeyed. And when he got to the place that God had promised, he worshiped God and he remembered what God had done for him. He took the time to remember and give thanks for what God had done. And so today in my life, I ask myself, what do I need to remember about what God has already spoken to me and he's already accomplished? And how might I need to obey with something that he's telling me to do, even though it means I have to get out of my comfort zone and take a risk? I wonder how he'll impact you with this story today. It's so important to be in the Word, to be with Jesus and be transformed. Shalom, y'all.